Hey everyone, this is Jesse with the Movement Athlete. In today's video, we'll be talking about advanced handstand walk variations away from the wall. This content is for those that have completed the handstand walk progressions, are proficient at walking forwards, know how to bail safely in different directions, and are looking for the next challenge. Proficient means that you're well balanced and are taking precise hand placements when you are walking, rather than randomized, irregular steps. But if you haven't already done so and feel like you need more foundational work, you can check out our handstand walk intro and progression video. But for today's video, we'll be looking at 7 different handstand walk variations to work towards. So let's jump in. All of our variations will start from a freestanding handstand and with your arms locked whenever contact in the ground, and can bend whenever picking up off the ground. Similar to how we walk on the ground with our feet, we don't pick up our legs with a locked leg to make the next placement. We naturally bend and place and straighten out. Our first handstand walk variation for you is the handstand walk backwards. The backwards walk is generally hard to balance because your fingers can't quite dig into the ground the same way as they do in the forwards walk. So to achieve the backwards handstand walk, we'll first kick up the handstand, keep a slightly hollowed body so you can lead with the toes, push tall through the shoulders, and push the floor up and away from your body. And then shift your weight to each arm, alternating each side. Our second variation is the lateral handstand walk. So first, kick to handstand, initiate a body weight shift coming from your shoulders, sidestep with your hand, your arm should be locked upon contact, shift your weight to the other post arm, bring the trailing arm back to shoulder width, and then repeat this process. For the third variation, we'll try the zigzag walking. This is a combination of either forwards or backwards walking with a lateral movement. First, we'll try the forward zigzag and then the backwards zigzag walking. Now that you've experienced forwards and lateral walking each way, it's time to make a hybrid by trying the T-shape for our fourth variation. For our example here, we made a T-shape with tape as a guideline. So first, start in a handstand at the bottom of the T, walk forwards to the top, left, right, left towards the middle, and then backwards to the beginning of the T where you started. After you do this, you can try to achieve the T shape by starting at each of the 3 points of the T.
Our fifth variation is walking in a circle, and you can begin this at any point on the outside. So first, kick up the handstand, and then walk around the circumference of the circle. In our version here, we're facing the same way at all times. There is more than one way to do this, so see if you can find other ways to walk in a circle in a handstand.
The sixth variation we have for you is the half pirouette. This is essentially walking in a very small circle. At first, the goal should be to shimmy your way around 180 degrees and then eventually achieve this in only 2 hand placements. First, you want to figure out which is your dominant direction to pirouette in, and then next you need to understand where the hand placements should go. So kick to handstand, and we can do 2 quarter turns. We can also achieve this in basically 180-degree movement by kicking the handstand, turning the hand backwards, and then pivoting your body 180 degrees to perform this. Our last handstand walk variation will be elevation. We will start small and use a paddle mat. And what's good about the paddle mat is we have different layers. Now, I always like to compare handstand walking with normal walking. When we walk upstairs with our legs, we need to push down into the ground and lean forwards. That way we get our center of mass to rise and move forwards. If we don't lean forwards, we wouldn't be able to make it to the next step, and if we don't rise, you'd probably trip due to lack of elevation. So we'll really just mimic this idea in a handstand. You've got to move your body weight forwards and upwards to climb up the step. All right, that wraps up our video on advanced handstand walking. Notice that a commonality among all variations today was that we had to keep a tight body, locked arms whenever we were touching the ground, and precise, purposeful hand placements. If you're hungry for more handstand training videos, we've got more coming soon. And if you want to embed more handstand work in your training, check out our Movement Athlete app. Thanks for watching our video on the advanced handstand walk variations. Really quick, if you want to get started with calisthenics but are unsure of how to do so, I highly recommend trying our free calisthenics assessment. It will only take you 5 minutes to complete. You'll receive a detailed, personalized training program complete with recommendations and workouts you can use right away. If you found these videos helpful, please click the like button below and leave any comments or questions you might have in the comment section below. See you next time.